Hello YouTube, Richard here with another video. Well today guys, it's a pickup video. What I'm going to show you guys, a new console and some games pickup video. I've had this console now for a couple of months. I've been meaning to do one for some time to show you guys. But I've had such a lot of things going on with my mum passing away and other things going on at home. I haven't had any time to do a video for a while. As you guys know, I've got the PS4 Pro, which I still have, and my games. But I wanted a different system to play different games on, because obviously I didn't really want to get an Xbox One because other than exclusives, the machines have got the same games on, and I really do prefer the PS4 exclusives to Xbox. I'm sorry, but I just do. So I wanted to get myself one of these, which I'm going to show you guys. I wanted to get myself one of these for a while, and I'm really glad that I did. But I'll show you everything that I've got with it and what I've got. So it's probably so obvious because I haven't got an Xbox. It's a Nintendo Switch. Now I went for the neon blue and red. The only thing is, I wasn't too keen on, I didn't want the grey, and I wasn't too keen on two different colours. So I'll show you that I've changed to two blue ones instead. I'd like to try and get cheaply, if I can, a red and another neon red and blue sort of thing, because obviously if it did have to ever go back, they may want both of the original controllers, so I will keep a lookout for them. But this was brand new from Game. It's got all the packaging in here and everything like that, because I keep the boxes. I kept the box with my PlayStation as well, but it's got all the packaging and everything. I had two games with it, brand new from Game. I won't say the games, but I bought a 2-game pack, physical, so cartridge. And as I say, I'm not into downloads. I know it's going that way, but I just don't at the moment. I just want to be as it is, which is basically disc for PS4 and cartridges for the Switch, unless it's like the free ones that are like on PS Plus, or like the Nintendo give you the NES games, or some of the games I download. So like I don't mind that, but if it's on cartridge, but like enough of that. So I got the Switch, and so like first impressions, so I'm going to say before I say anything else that I'm really impressed with it. I really like the Switch. I had a Wii U, but I didn't have that very long. Now, where I like the Wii U, I mean, it didn't do very well. It's a shame. I mean, I don't know why marketing or people thought it was an add-on. I don't know where people thought it was an add-on for, because, I mean, to be honest, like, what, a separate disk drive and, like, another controller. It's only difference. It's a different console. They probably should have called it the Wii 2, but we're not on about the Wii. But I'm just saying, like, I had a Wii U, as you know, and I got rid of that because obviously it wasn't doing very well. Now the Switch is selling very well, and everywhere I go and I try to get a game, most of the time I got out of stock of the games. A lot of the times, but I mean, you can get the games, but they're out of stock quite a lot. So that's the Switch box I've got, and it's got all the packaging inside of my game receipt. Today, it's got a 32 gig micro SD card in, which I put out of my phone before I put a 200 gig in my phone. So today, because obviously I'm running out of space. Well, I'm not running out of space, but it's not big enough, and then eventually I have to change it. So I thought I might as well do it now, then let it run like thingy, and then have to get another one. So today I went to Argos, and it was 27 quid, I think it was. I think it was 27. I got 128 gig micro SD card for my Switch, because that'll be plenty for me, especially just for now. I mean, obviously in time when I've got hell of a lot of games, I might need a bigger one, but these will take a while. I mean, I'm okay with that for now. I'll do me for now anyway. I'll show you what else I've got, and then the games, and then the console itself. So I've got 2 of these. Both still got the boxes new, was brand new. Bought one with the Switch, and I bought one a couple of weeks later, and they are both official. So I bought myself two Pro controllers, because when me and my wife play a game, she'll use one and I'll use one of them, and where I don't mind the Joy-Con. The Joy-Con are come in handy if there's we have friends round, because my wife and my wife and whoever else around will have these, and I don't mind putting the Joy-Cons onto the grip and using it as a controller. If we're playing I'll tell you about the game when I come to it, but it's a certain game that we have more than one controller, more than 2 controllers at a time. So I've got this. So it's official. Got that from Game, $59.99, expensive, but it's a really nice controller, and I really do like that. So that's one of the controllers, and I will hold that one and do the same with this one, so I can show I've got 2. But I'll put that one down because I have one on my shelf with my games and one over by the Switch. So put that there. This is the second one. Again, I mean, nothing really any different. It's just a second Pro controller. So that's them. Oh, and of course, this is what I meant, when you put the Joy-Cons on it. I want the red one with the Mario on, but it's not, I don't do it that very often, but it's like if we play a certain game, I can at least make the controller into a controller, if that makes sense, into the Joy-Cons down into that. And it's, it's the grip what come with the Switch. Right, I'm going to show my Switch first, because I can switch it off then. I've got it booted up. So there's a 32 gig card in there at the moment. So there's going to be the bigger card tomorrow. So I've got 2 controllers the same, because I don't know why. I just prefer 2 the same colour. I don't know why. I just do. Actually, I better not show the Switch first, because the games, you'll see what games I've got. So I might as well just do the games first. Right, so I'll start from exclusives, I think, and then go on to third party after. So one of the games that got the Switch, and they say it was brand new, so the 2 games I got the Switch was sealed. First game, and I'm hoping to start this one probably the weekend, because with things going on, I haven't really had a lot of time to play on the Switch. I've had a go of a couple of games off the TV mode and on the TV, and doubles play with wife on it, but we haven't really played the games completely. It's just basically so much we just say try the games basically, and then when we both settle down we can play properly. So we won't start that the weekend. So the first game I'm going to show you guys is Super Mario Odyssey. Now I'm super hyped for this because this looks really, really good. I've always liked Mario, and absolutely adore Mario, and to be honest, the graphics look absolutely amazing on it. I'll be honest, they really do look absolutely great. And another thing, as I say, even when I've completed the games, I shan't be getting rid of them. So I'll complete this. So you see people selling it, but Mario is Mario at the end of the day, and Nintendo is what it's about. And basically, I'll just keep the Mario games. In fact, I should keep all my Switch games anyway. But I certainly wouldn't be putting up the Mario games for sale. But I do appreciate where people buy different games, swap a game for a different one, or sell one for that, because they might not want to play through again. But I just like it in a collection. But it's Mario Odyssey anyway, guys. The only thing that I got with the Switch cases is that there's a lot of room there where they could put a little booklet or something. But then all you got is the little cartridge. But other than that, I can't gripe at it. Case is a case, but that looks really good. So I'm going to start that this weekend. So that's Super Mario Odyssey, guys. The next game I got, guys, which I got last week, my wife bought it for me, on the release date. And I had this on the Wii U, but we didn't have the Wii U long because obviously it didn't do very well. So we got rid of the Wii U and went back to PS3 before the 4 come out. So this is our next game on the Switch, which is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It also contains New Super Luigi U. So if you can, New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. So I'm looking forward to this because me and my wife was going through this and collecting them the 3 coins on each level, and we got halfway through sort of like the Wii U version, and then the Wii U went. So obviously we have to start again. Really don't care because it is a brilliant game, and I've actually tried it on the Switch, and I'll be honest, it looks a lot better on the Switch. I mean, it's like 720p on the Wii U and it's 1080p on the Switch. So I really think the Switch version looks more, I don't know how to explain it, more glossy, more shiny looking, more colours, just looks nicer. Anyway, so it's New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Switch, guys. So I'm looking forward to starting that one again. As I say, at least I've got it in the collection again. I can restart it. I don't mind it being a Wii U game. I didn't have the Wii U long. It's only Wii U games that are going to come out that I used to have. Then I'm going to re-get. It's like I hope they bring. It's like I hope they bring out like what is it Oh, what's that game now? Super Mario 3D World, because as I say, I didn't Switch long, and I only did a couple of worlds on that, and it was a really good game. So I hope Super Mario 3D World comes out for the Switch, because obviously, I think it'd be really, really good on the Switch. So yeah, so that's that, guys. That's my second game. The next game, this is a game me and my wife play. My wife plays the story mode, adventure mode, and she's finished it now. Finished that bit now. She actually has been playing this, and she's at the end now where she's doing something. A special thing has popped up, and she's got to get like, well, whatever rank you get. But then I don't know what happens, but it says that something happens after that. So she's at the end anyway. And then of course we play 2 players on this as well, and it's Mario Tennis Aces. It is a really fun game. I mean, the story mode is a little bit on the short side. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's not very long at all on the story mode. It's a shame because the Switch games are obviously going to be bigger than the Wii U games. And I expected this to be a lot longer. But, I mean, it's really fun on 2-player. The graphics are really good. It plays really smooth. I believe it's 1080p at 60 frames per second. Well, it's really smooth anyway. The effects are really good when you do specials. So it is a really good game, and again, a Mario game, and I want all of the Mario games anyway that do appear on the Switch. So even though it's short and it's when it's finished properly, whenever she's done whatever she's doing on it, we'll still play 2 players on this. So we'll still be playing the game anyway. But yeah, it's Mario Tennis Aces, guys, and if you've got a Switch and you want to give it a go, give it a go, because it is really good in 2 players and stuff. I don't know if you can play like 3 and 4 like for doubles, but next one, this is the second game I got with the Switch. So I got Mario Odyssey. The next game I got is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now this is another one to me, because when I had the Wii U, I got rid of the Wii U just before this could come out. I had it pre-ordered in game on the Wii U, and I sold the Wii U because of lack of games, and just got a PS3 again. So when I got this, I was super pumped, because obviously this is a newer game for me. So it was a newer game for me to play. So I wanted to get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for sure. And yet again, it's Mario at the end of the day. My only gripe with this is what they could have done is, like, I don't mind this, but what I hope they're not going to do now is miss out Mario Kart 9 or whatever. Because every single game since the SNES days, I've had a separate Mario Kart. The Mario Kart from the SNES didn't end up going on the GameCube, and Mario Kart 8 Double Dash didn't end up coming on the Wii U. They had like Mario Kart Wii, and then it was Mario Kart 8. The Switch has got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where I'm not complaining, because I get to play this game now, and I have played online, and I have done the 50cc Cup, and I've played some of 100cc because I want to get the 3 stars on everything. And yes, I am happy with it. But I hope like the Switch is going to get its very own Mario Kart, because like I say, every other machine has had their own, and the Switch has gone straight back to Mario Kart 8. Whether they're trying to make the Switch the Wii, what the Wii U never was, I don't know. But anyway, no, I like the game, and it's nice, so I'm glad to have it in the collection. And again, it's another Mario game, so... my next game, me and my wife got on a day of release. Remember when it come out now? Month or so ago, I think, and she ordered it for us. And this one, you can't use the Pro controllers on it. You can use the Joy-Cons, and then you have to put the grip strap with the grip thing on, with the 2 buttons on. So then you have to hold the Joy-Con like that way on your hand, and then it's Super Mario Party. Now this is a fun game. I mean, it's got online. But the only thing I don't like about this online is that I thought maybe you could play a board game online or something like that. But the way I think about that is though, it probably is not bad, because if that person has to go offline for anything, it doesn't cut you out of the board game. That would be rather annoying. Get halfway through the board game, you're winning, and it cuts you out. Although, I suppose it could honour you the win, but... I don't know. Anyway, I don't play it online anyway, but me and my wife had to go to the first board and got the first... I think it was a gem or something. You won not gems and stuff. So, yes, but we haven't played much of it. But we did one of the boards, and then it unlocked a jewel or something. So it's Super Mario Party. But, yeah, you can't, excuse the clock, guys. You can't use the Pro controller on this. Because, as I say, there's not really any need for it. And some of the mini games, holding the Pro controller... would be a bit awkward because they're much bigger. The Joy-Con's perfect for that. So, yeah, again, as I say, another Mario game. So, another game in my collection. Again, another Mario game. Different Mario game now. But, it's Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's something different. It may not be the best game out there, but you can't always have it like the best, can you? But I mean, that doesn't mean it's bad. I actually think it's quite a good game. I got halfway through the first bit, and I thought it was quite good, because obviously I've been having a game of it like on portable mode most of the time. I should be playing it on the TV. I mean, when I go out, I probably wouldn't take my Switch, because when we go out, it's as a couple with my wife, or we'll go with family somewhere. And so my Switch, really, I dock to the TV most of the time anyway. There is a couple of games I do play, and I have played on sitting on the sofa, at night, and I'm a bit bored, and I've put it on and had my headphones in and had a game of it that way. But most of the time it's on the TV. But like I say, it's Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and so it is a different type of Mario type game, because it's like a well, I don't know, it's like a combat title, but it's quite fun, and I did enjoy what I was doing on it. So I would say I haven't had to switch long, so really these games are going to be played through properly. But when I get a game, I don't know if you guys do it, but I test the game first. To make sure it loads, because I've had a PS4 game before, and then I've come to put it in, and then it's been like months later, and it wouldn't install, and then the shop's said you've had it months, and I said, yeah, but I didn't unwrap it. So I mean, they've changed it, but they've thought it's probably a bit peculiar that I don't try the disc, but so I'd always do that now anyway. The next game in my collection is steering away from Mario as himself, but as in what he's in Mario, he's pretty much similar. So it's Captain Toad. So yeah, I didn't end up with this on the Wii U, because like I say, the Wii U went before Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was released. But I was going to get it on the Wii U. But as you can see, you got Shy Guys, and you got Gumbers, and you got Toad and Toadette and all that on there, look. And when I had to go with this, both me and my wife thought that it was quite good. I mean, it's got on there a lot of features, courses from Mario Odyssey, and the Switch one hasn't got that on. But we're quite intrigued with this game because we like the way that like you go on and collect the coins and then you go back in and then you can then collect a star so to get the level 100%. So we're quite interested where that game's gonna go. I mean, it looks really interesting, like some of the levels and everything. It's like a little puzzle, like adventure type thing. We're quite interested in it. I mean, you can get amiibos and stuff like that, but I'm not interested in getting the amiibos. But this is like, most of the games are Pro Pad compatible, and this is one of them. And then I use the Pro Controller most of the time anyway. But I say you can use like the Joy-Cons. And that's the way you have to have the Joy-Con, like the blue one and that, you know, like when you play Mario Party. Yeah, so you have to have it like that when you play Mario Party. But yeah, so that's Captain Toad, guys. My next game on the Switch I did have on the Wii U, but only booted it up to try. But we was playing like Mario Bros. U, and so decided to get rid of the Switch. When I tried this on the Switch, yes, this version does look better. It is a lot more shinier, a lot more glossier. It looks just more smoother when it's scrolling. I don't know why it just does. And it really does look a lot sharper. And that's Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I don't know if you can see, sorry guys, I mean, you can see some light in the background. But I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It's obviously the light shining on the phone screen. Right, that's that. And this has got like reverse artwork. So there's like the other front, like with the spine, and then the back. But that's the front artwork for that. That is kind of cool. But I do prefer Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong on the front of that one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to us playing at Super Pump for that. I'm looking forward to playing that, but obviously, like, you know, when you got so many games, you know, you never know which one to play first. So I've got to start one of the Mario first, and I think that's odd to see. But my next game in the collection, guys, is Kirby. Now, yet again, I didn't end up with the Kirby game on the Wii U, but I have played like a couple of the Kirbys on the DS. And I have them, and also on the Game Boy Advance, which I play on the DS. My does that stop recording? I don't know if that stopped recording. I hope not. Anyway, Kirby for the Switch, guys, and it looks really, really good. Next one I've got, and I've never played any of these. I've seen them and I've watched people play them, but I've never ever played any of them. So I had to get it for mine, and that's Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I didn't have this on the Switch, and I didn't have. I've seen like Link to the Past on the SNES, and then some of the Ocarina of Time and that. I've seen people play those before on the N64 and all that. So, but I believe this game is really big, so I'm expecting that to be enormous. The next game I've got, guys, is ARMS. You can use the Joy-Cons, but also you can use the Pro Controller. Oops. That's that one. It said my video size was full, but I mean, I don't quite understand why, because I've got a 200 gig SD card in it, and it reckons 4 gig was used and moaned about it, but I'll just hope it turns out anyway. So next game is Splatoon, and again, I didn't get this, the first one on the Wii U, so this is new to me as well. I had a little go online, and I got a few kills, but only a couple. Never have been one for like being really good at shooting ones. I'm not keen on Fortnite. I can't stand Fortnite. I tried it on the PS4. It was back off within 10 minutes. Just don't like the game. But this is quite fun, and I believe it's got an adventure mode, so give that a shot. when we play that one. That's the type of game that you can play in between. It's not when I'm going to do some of that tonight, we'll do some more tomorrow, I'll do that. That's one you can go in between. So these are the exclusives, I think. I think this is this is an exclusive, I'm sure of it. The next one is Go Vacation. I think this is, because it's like, whereas like on the Wii, I think it's like Wii Play or Wii Sports or whatever, Wii Play or something, Wii Sports. It's similar to that, I think. But I've had a little go, like I did a diving thing off I got a bungee jump off a cliff from that. I had a little go of that and then come off. The next one I've got, now this isn't an exclusive. That might be the exclusives there, because this is on the PS4 as well and the Xbox. And I've got it on the DS. Carnival Games. And again, that's what I mean. Even if they just put that in, that's a tiny little booklet there. But it's better than nothing, and they're still using these grips on the cases. They put the grips on the cases, but they don't put nothing in them. But as I say, because all my games I've got have been sealed, none of them have second hand. So it's not like they shouldn't have had. I think these cartridges are real tiny, aren't they? Even smaller than like DS games and like a lot better graphics. But I know it's not the cartridge, obviously, it's the hardware, isn't it? Make sure that's in. Yeah. My next one then, guys. This, I suggest if you haven't got it and you do get it, and you haven't got one, get a memory card. Because half the game, half the game's on the cartridge, half the game's on download. Because it can't fit it all on the cartridge. But I believe Nintendo are making like bigger capacity cartridges so that the games fit on all the way. But I believe, obviously, this is, and I know it is because I've installed it anyway and played it. You put the cartridge in, and I think you get like an 18 gig download to them as well. Because it says on the. I think Doom has got some light on here, guys. I don't understand why. There's one behind the case. Can you see that? Micro SD card may be required, it says. And it looks quite a good game, and I started the first bit and then sort of deleted the file and then was going to do it properly when I played properly. So that's LA Noir, however you're supposed to say that. Now, this is one of the games, when I said to you that I normally sit on the chair or sofa and have a game on handheld mode, I've had a go at this on the TV as well, but I've also played this handheld mode. Now, this is brilliant. This is Stern Pinball Arcade. Now, on the PS4, you can and the Xbox, you can download this, but I think you only get the Frankenstein table, and the rest of the tables you've got to pay for. On here, there's more tables on the PS4 version, but I don't know if this has also got more tables on the eShop, which you can download, but the majority of the tables, which PS4 is chargeable for, and Xbox One, is all on the cartridge. And that is a brilliant game. You can use the Pro Controller or the Joy-Con or like that, like, you know, that, or that you can have it in the grip, or you can hold them in your hand. You can play it all the different ways with the controllers. It's quite what I like about the Switch. There's different ways you can play the Switch. If one controller has run out of power, at least you can play it like you're not stuck with the Joy-Cons in your hand like that. At least you can put it on a grip and make a controller out of it, which is what I really like. Right, that's the Arcade Stern Pinball. Now, another one my wife bought me. Now, my wife got a bargain on this, because I don't know why, but the person didn't really understand the prices. This game, I don't know what it is now, but it was $34.99 in Argos. Now, my wife got this just before Christmas out off Facebook, off the marketplace. And this was $34.99 in Argos. She paid a tenner, and it was sealed because I opened it when she brought it home. Namco Arcade Pack. So it's got like, there's some light behind I don't know whether it's obviously light reflecting, but there's Pac-Man Deluxe, Pac-Man versus Pac-Man plus 2-player, Pac-Man Dig Dug, Splatterhouse. I can't read that one. The Tank Force, Rolling Thunder 2, Sky Kid, Galaga, and Galaga 3D, I think it says. And yeah, so that's a good game as well. I mean, there are the arcade ports, and obviously I quite enjoy that. And to make for the tenner, I don't mean funny, but like the game was 34 quid when she paid a tenner for it, and it was sealed. I had to take the strip off and everything. So I'm glad to have that. And not just because it was a tenner. I wanted it anyway, and I was going to buy it, and I was in game, and it was between that pinball game and this, and I got the pinball one, so my wife knew I wanted that. So then when she seen it for a tenner, she snapped the person's hand off for it, basically, because, I mean, I know I would have, a tenner, a 34 quid game. The next game I've got in the collection, I got off eBay. Not necessarily, I wouldn't have not normally got a game like this, but I want to build the Switch collection up, and it's not a bad game when you put it in anyway. You know, it's not bad at all. So that's Cars 3 for the N-Switch. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all, and it's another game. And when I got this game, I only had a couple of games anyway, so I'm not going to start complaining. So yeah, happy to have that one in the collection. My next game in the collection, guys, is Gear Club Unlimited. Is it Unlimited? Yeah. So again, another game on this, which is really decent. I mean, I'll be honest, the graphics are quite nice on this as well. I'll give you the due. The graphics are quite nice on this. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to having a play on that. The next game I got in the collection is the second one, which is Gear Club 2 Unlimited. Just wish they'd put like a booklet or something. The next game I got was Nickelodeon Kart Racers. It's not too bad. It's not the best game, but it's not, I'm not going to say it's crap either. So it's on the PS4 and Xbox One, so it's not like it's an exclusive and it's so bad on the Switch. It's the same on all the consoles. I tried it on the PS4 anyway first. It's exactly the same. So anyway, as you can see, like there's no artwork, just the cartridge. But yeah, so Nickelodeon Kart Racing. Next one is where the Joy-Con comes good in the grip for the Maker controller, and then the 2 Pro controllers is when we have family around and play Monopoly, which is what we're going to start doing. So, another one. My next game, guys, is All-Star Fruit Racing. I played a little bit of that and it looks quite fun. I played this on the TV mode. My next game I've got, guys, and I had this on the PS4 and then actually prefer it on the Switch, so sold the PS4 version and kept the Switch one. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. So it's got Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2 The New Challenges, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha 1, 2, 3, Street Fighter 3 New Generation, Second Impact and Third Strike. Now I don't know why, but on the PS4 version, I don't know why, but like when you like jump up and then come to do a, say Ryo or Ken, and you come to do like a kick and then sweep. Sometimes on the PS4 version, you're pressing R2 to do a sweep kick, and like you don't kick straight away. But it's not my controller, because the controller's okay on other games. I think like one of my mates said on Facebook that he experienced it as well. On the Switch version, I haven't had that. So I thought it was like input like on a TV or something, but it can't because the Switch version doesn't do it. So yeah, I mean, it might be not niggly in that, but I just think that it does play a little bit better on the Switch. And it looks a little better on the Switch than on the PS4. I thought it looked a little bit pixelated, like, because it's an older game now anyway. But on the Switch, it's more like the arcade, like, you don't like all the blocks and everything. It's just like the arcade version. So I'm glad I've got that in the collection anyway, guys, because I do like the Street Fighter ones. And the next one I got for the Switch is Ultra Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. So this looks quite nice when this one's on. It's like got the HD graphics on it and everything. Says that one. I believe actually, yeah, no, I believe that I might be wrong. Please the comments below, tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I think that is a Switch exclusive as well. So I don't think that's on PS4 and Xbox One. I might be wrong. I know this one is on the other two machines, but I think this might be the Switch exclusive. So if so, that's the Switch exclusive. Yeah, I thought that might be just like on the Switch, like so. Another one I've got, guys, is Urban Trial Playground. So yeah, again, look, you got a little booklet thing, which I mean, okay, it's not something, but it does at least make it look better. You've got that artwork plus the cartridge plus that. You know, it looks better with them. You know, I don't know why they can't be. Is that, oh yeah, it's cards, I think. Oh yeah, it's cards. Yeah, it's cards, not a book. But even still, and even if they put like some gaming cards in each one with pictures on, it wouldn't be as bad. My last game is Monster Jam Crush It, good old Gravedigger. Look, I played a little bit of this. It's not too bad. I'm going to say it's the best game ever. We can't say that about all the games, can we? But then we can't be picky. Some of them have got to have something probably not right with it somewhere on the line. But it looks quite good, and I enjoyed the first couple of levels that I did. Yeah, again, there's no artwork, and but I mean, though, how much plainer it looks. Right, they could have just put some cards in or something, or with some monster trucks on it or something, or a little tiny manual or something. That's the games I've got for my Switch, guys. To see, I've got quite a few games. Oh yeah, and I've also got. I mean, I've got all the straps and everything. I've got, the straps what you put on the Joy-Cons and that. But my case for my Switch is this one. That's my Switch case, guys. I'm going to just turn my phone around. I don't know what you can see to that. I don't want it to stop the recording if I press a button by accident. I don't know. It's a bit dodgy on the phone, isn't it? But I don't know if you guys can see. But if you can see, but my PS4 Pro there, and then I don't know if you guys can see, but in the middle you can see the Switch dock. I'm not sure if that's visible, but where I've got my PS4 Pro there, I've got the Switch dock in the middle. I don't know if that can be seen, because I can't really see them holding the phone at a dodgy angle, because this phone, I can't switch the back camera. I don't know if you can see that, but what it is, I got my PS4 Pro, then I've got the Switch dock in the middle, and then I've got the Skybox next to that. Right, so quickly, before the video ends, now I've got a bloody feeling this ain't going to fit on. It should do, so I've got loads of room. I've got 256 gig Galaxy S9 Plus and a 200 gig SD card. But it said something about 4 gig has been reached, so I don't know if it, don't know what it meant by that. But, right, anyway, my Switch, so all the games on my Switch are cartridge. The only ones that aren't are a couple of others, and I will show you. I don't know if this is going to show, but I've got the Nintendo Switch NES games, which you download when you've got online. I've got Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a demo, which that'll come off at the weekend, because I'm buying the proper game, because it's out of stock everywhere at the moment. So I'm going to buy that at the weekend, because my wife likes Tetris. I like that as well, and that's quite a good fun game. So the demo will come off, and then the cartridge can be used. Next one is car racing. We bought that one off the store. Neo Geo Puzzle Bobble, Mario Tennis, Mario U Deluxe, Splatoon, YouTube, Go Vacation, These are cartridges. Cartridge. Doing the cartridge because it's got like a little cart symbol next to it. Cartridge. Yeah, the only really ones, as I say, downloaded on there is the NES ones and YouTube and Puzzle Bobble. So yeah, and there's I'll show you guys the dates. My memory card, I've got 19 gig on the system storage and 9.3 gig on the memory card. But I thought, well, I might as well get like a bigger memory card and then not do it later on. So that's it. So I'll probably sell the 32 gig on Facebook local, so anybody that's got a Switch or a phone that wants to put a memory card in or something can do that. So I'll stop the video here now, guys, because I'm a bit worried it hasn't all got on, but I hope it has. Sorry for the waffle, but I like to explain like fully, as I've said in previous videos, and I do enjoy explaining what I've picked up in depth. So yeah, I'm really happy with the Switch. I'm glad I've got one. I love my PS4 still, but you can't beat Nintendo. I mean, I grew up with Sega and Nintendo back in the day, so Nintendo does hold a place here. I mean, like his SNES, the NES, the GameCube, the 64, stuff like that. Big gaming systems in my life and past. So, you know, a big my place for Nintendo. I miss Sega, you know, I miss the Mega Drives and stuff like that, and I do miss the Mega Drive and the SNES days. Those were the best days for me, the SNES and the Mega Drive. I miss them quite a lot, but they've, you know, you can still play them now and get these flash cartridges and enjoy them still, so that's a good thing. But as I say, with the Switch, as I say, you can mod them, but I'm not modding mine. I'm into just original games, like PS4. I won't mod that either. I don't. The only thing that I've got modded is my DS, which has just got an R4 cartridge in there, and then R4 for the DS games, and Game Boy Advance Easy Flash 3-in-1 to play the Game Boy Advance ROMs. But that's the only one that I do. So it saves me carrying loads of Game Boy Advance games around with me, or loads of like DS games. But that's the only one. The Switch for me, it's a primary console as well. So I just keep that one standard stock, and I won't mod that one, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, so I'll get it uploaded, guys, and then the next one I'm going to do is probably going to be like, might be a PS4 collection. That has come down a bit. So what I've done was, with the PS4, I've sold a few of the games, some of the games that wasn't getting played, like Doom and that. I don't know, we were just sitting there, and we got so many games. You see how many I got for the Switch. I've still got like over 38 for the PS4. So we sold like quite a few just before Christmas, because they were just sitting there. I think it was like the Wolfensteins and the Doom and the Far Cries. Just those kind of games. I've kept all the exclusives and quite a few third-party ones. So I've still got a good collection of the PS4, but I had like over 70 games for that. And then with the Switch games as well, I was getting worried what to play, because obviously the one's going to sit there while you're playing the other thing. So now there's less games on the PS4. I've got equal nice amount on the Switch, nice amount on the PS4, and then I can enjoy the games. I'll get the video uploaded, guys, and hopefully it's going to fit on. And then until the next one, it's a great big thumbs up from me. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell maybe. And then when I upload next time, you'll see another video. And hopefully, if this comes out okay, I'll do some more. It's just I've been waiting to like get my new phone set up properly and everything. And with my mum passing away and all that just before Christmas and that, I was all over the place. So I mean, now I'm trying to get back on track and everything. And I got my Switch and that, and I'm happy with it. I got my phone, I'm happy with that. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, take care everybody. Bye bye.